Do you know that if you are a Kurdish speaker, there are many words that you use every day that are also English words? آیا ئەزانیت کە ئەگەر قسەکەری زمانی کوردی بیت، زۆر وشەی هەیە کە بەکارهێنیت هەموو ڕۆژێک کە وشەی ئینگلیزیش؟ Today we will look at one of those words, the word bijama in Kurdish, which is pajamas in English. Yes, this is the same word, and another example of English borrowing from Middle Eastern languages. Badas Bebekain, let's get started. The word pajamas didn't come into the English language until the 1800s. Wushay pajamas nahatanaw zmani Inglizi hata 1800 Before this time, English speakers would sleep in a very big shirt called a nightgown. It looked kind of like a dishdash. But the British in India started wearing the comfortable clothing that the local people wore to bed, which they called pajama. In languages like Urdu, Farsi, and Kurdish, pay, of course, means leg or foot. Even in English, ped or pod still can mean foot in certain words. And jama is a Persian word for clothing. So pajama meant clothing for the legs, or jilipe. The British liked this clothing for sleeping, and they even borrowed the name, calling it pajamas in British English. In American English, we also say pajamas, but we spell it with an A, pajamas, instead of with a Y, pajamas. Notice also how the American accent changes the sounds of the vowels in this word. We say pajamas instead of pajamas. This is definitely the most popular word in English for the clothing that people wear to bed. And we use this word so much with our children that we've created some shorter ways to say it also. Many Americans will say PJs instead of pajamas. Others, especially when talking to their children, will say jammies for pajamas. You can see how PJs and jammies are just shorter forms of the word pajamas. And in Kurdish, it seems like the P at the beginning of the word has been replaced with a B because of the influence of the Arabic language, which has no P sound. But don't be confused, bijama and pajamas are definitely the same word. In an American home, you might hear sentences like these, using the word pajamas. Go and put your pajamas on. It's time for bed. Or, did you like the new pajamas that you got for Christmas? Or, put on some nice clothes. You can't go out to eat in your pajamas. Bradri khoshuvist. Maybe you already knew that bijama and pajamas are the same word. But was the history of this word new for you? Did you know about the shorter forms of this word, PJs and jammies? Well, if this video was interesting or helpful for you, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Agar am videoa سنجرکش یان بسود بو بیت بوتو با لایک و سبسکرایبت لبیرید نچید. دستت ماچکم برادری خوشویست. So, until tomorrow, hata sabene, khwahafis.